Hey everyone, and welcome to Digging Out of Debt with Lanette. And I am so excited to make this video. I've been collecting books because I just want to sit down and make this video. I'm so excited. We're going to be talking today about my very first goal of 2018. The first goal that I've set for 2018 is to read all 18 books that are on Dave Ramsey's personal growth suggested reading list. Basically, he has this library with like 4 categories. One category is personal growth, and there are 18 books in that category, and I want to read all 18 in 2018. Isn't that cool that the numbers go together? Anyway, Dave and many other people who talk about goal setting always say that goals need to be both specific and measurable. And I know Dave Ramsey always talks about the one example of saying, I want to lose weight. Well, that's not a goal. It has to be specific and measurable. Saying I want to lose 30 pounds by August is both specific and measurable. So I have made a specific and measurable goal. So I'm really excited, and I need to tell you, first of all, because I'm going to be going through a list of books. I am going to include all the links to all of the books on Amazon if you want to purchase them, but this is me you're talking to. I always suggest that you first look at your local library to see if your local library can get or borrow the book for you. And then if your library doesn't have it, maybe put a little thing out on Facebook and ask your friends, do any of my local friends have this book that I could borrow? And if nobody has it and you can't find it, then buy it if you really want to read it. But I'm sure you can find someone to borrow it from, or the library. So anyway, I just wanted to start out first with this book, because this book made the biggest difference in my life. My friend Lynn got me this book, I think literally like 10 years ago. She bought me this book and mailed it to me. And it is the reason that I even know about the whole Dave Ramsey plan. It's the reason that I sought out a Financial Peace University class. It is the reason I made a budget. It is the reason I got on this whole plan. And it is the reason that I started this channel. So this, if you have not read this and you are not aware of the Dave Ramsey plan and you're like, who is that guy everybody always talks about? Well, you need to read this book. This is gold right here, you guys. This is not on the personal growth reading list, just so you know. But if you need somewhere to start right with this book if you haven't read it already. Okay, now we'll get to some of the books that are actually on the personal growth reading list. Okay, first, Who Moved My Cheese? This one is a really quick read, you guys, and it's all about change and how we deal with change. And it's really a cute story, and I got it from the library. And quick read, so definitely that's easy to find, easy to get. Next, The Go Giver. There is also a book called The Go Getter on the reading list that I have not read yet, but I thought this sounded very intriguing, and it was actually kind of convicting. It's all about our motivations and our why in why we work and why we do what we do. I loved this, and I probably will read it again before I take it back to the library. Now, this one I have a story about, and I'm totally excited to share it with you. This is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and everyone raves about this book. I have not read it yet, but I went to the library to look for it, and they didn't have it. They only had one of these books in the entire Lackawanna County library system, and it was in repair, so I couldn't get it. But guess what? The other day I'm at the library, and I'm looking through this big shelf they have of books that you can buy for $2. And I don't know why they don't put them into circulation, but they're not in circulation. They're just available to purchase. People have donated them, and the library makes a little bit of cash off of them, so it's only $2 per book. So I'm always looking at that rack to see what I can find. Guess what I found there? $2. So now I actually own it. So I'm excited about that. This one I have not read yet, but I am super psyched to read it. I heard Jon Acuff speak at a conference once, and he is a really talented speaker, and I cannot wait to read this book. I should say, fellow people who are afraid of everything, read this book with me. Okay, good. And the last one that I actually have in my possession at the moment is The Millionaire Next Door. If you ever listen to or watch Dave Ramsey, he is constantly talking about this book, The Millionaire Next Door. So I just figured it's on the list. I'm going to read it and see what all the fuss is about. Okay. And that's it for the books that I have that are on the list. But I have 2 books here that are honorable mentions. They're not on the list, but I know they're very good. I just finished reading this one, Love Your Life, Not Theirs by Rachel Cruz. This is Dave Ramsey's daughter. So she has a really unique perspective. Having grown up after her dad changed their family tree, she didn't have to go through all the crap that he did, but she has some really insightful stuff, especially, I thought, on the whole money and relationships, talking to your spouse about money. How to bring it up, how to get through it. Money is such a huge thing in relationships, especially when you're married. And I thought she has some really great insights on it. I read this one already. I highly recommend it. And the second honorable mention is this. And this is a book by Dave Ramsey and Rachel Cruz that they wrote together. And you can see I'm only like a couple chapters into that sucker, but this thingy is chock full of things that we can do and teach our children to do and help them to win with money, because that's what it's all about. We're here because we're trying to get ourselves and our own financial lives in order so that we can change our family trees so that our kids don't have to go through the financial heartache that we have gone through. They don't have to make the same mistakes. So I absolutely am loving this book and I cannot wait to finish it. So that is it, you guys. I want you to tell me in the comments, what is your reading or learning or education goal for 2018? What do you want to learn? What do you want to read? How are you going to educate yourself this year? What is your personal growth? There we go. What is your personal growth goal for 2018? And in the comments, tell me what it is. And if you're reading anything or if you're doing anything, tell me what that is in order to accomplish your goal. Is your goal specific and measurable? And what specifically are you doing to reach your goal this year? I am so glad that you took the time to watch this video. Leave me a comment. I cannot wait to hear from you. And I look forward to serving you in 2018 and beyond. Bye.